And we're back at the Captain Studios. I'm Adam Shelton, the host of tonight, or I would say today's live stream today. Today, we're talking ticker trending, and I'm going to tell you something that you've been dying to know in the crypto market here. We're live on X and live on YouTube as we speak here, and I'm going to kind of show you what I've been seeing. I've been doing some hunting, some duck hunting. You remember the Nintendo duck hunting video game? I actually was doing that in the crypto market. I know. And so I'm going to show you what I've been looking and finding on ticker trending. I found a couple of gems that you may want to take a look at. And I'm going to tell you something that I did before in terms of investing into what's trending. Yesterday, I talked about I knew someone who invests into the top 10 trendings. And I told you also I did the same thing with the top 5. But I got something else to show you. What's going on? Yes, lingo. Yeah, lingo. Yeah, lingo. Lingo is going to be fire. Lingo is going to be fire. You know, lingo coin prediction. You know, I'm going to do a video about it actually. I haven't came up with a prediction yet. So I'm still doing research on that as well. But I'm going to do a video on that in terms of what I think is going to happen. But lingo is fire. I haven't got a prediction yet. Not yet, but I do think it's going to be pretty good. So yes, let's talk about ticker trending. Let me go ahead. Let me make sure we're in the right area. I got to show some people though. Okay, so I'm going to be talking about some gems and, lingo could be on here, lingo would be a good place for ticker trending as well. So December 12th, yes, that's going to be the launch. But I don't have a prediction yet. I don't have a prediction for that yet. But I'm still kind of like looking into things and stuff like that. So just don't have a prediction yet on it. Let me make sure I'm in the right area. Boom, boom, boom. But I do think lingo does definitely have the potential to do very well. Eventually, I believe it can get to the billions of market cap, but it's going to take some time, obviously. Crypto market goes up and down. But I don't really have a prediction on there as well. But I would say do not necessarily maybe not shoot for the moon in the beginning, but you may see some stars. That's what I'm saying. But I don't have a prediction yet. But I think I'll probably have one in the next day or so. Oh, okay. You should check out XMW, more fire AI. More fire. Morphware. Okay. And then we'll say check out where. Okay. Oh, okay. Where? And then you say check out all the gems on the Pulse chain. Yeah, Pulse chain's been hot though. Pulse chain has been hot and it's going to get hotter. I think Pulse chain is going to get even hotter right now. And one reason why I think not only Pulse chain, because I saw this. Y'all remember this? Did y'all see this? Prediction Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana will reach all-time highs in 2025. So that means that if he gets these, which I believe they will, is that ticker trending here. That means that all your meme coins, all that stuff will go up, and eventually in value here. So by looking at Bitcoin standards, and I'll show you ticker trending in a few minutes. People say it's down $94,000. It is down. It is down. Having a correction, a little bit of a cash. There's been a lot of money been liquidated out of the crypto market, especially Bitcoin. And so people are kind of running and hiding under the beds. This is the time you kind of do the opposite. You do the kind of opposite. Even though Bitcoin is down, but you know what I'm doing? I'm on ticker trending, looking for gems still, right? Looking for the gem. Because I got my ticker trending sign. Ticker trending. Okay, so here's the thing. Here's how this works. Ticker trending is a crypto marketing platform where projects can get listed in here and obviously be found and be notarized. But here's another thing I like about it. You can see what's trending at the top here, at this top bar here. So prime example, SPX2. I can go here and check out the project. I can see what influencers are kind of talking about it, or at least gave it a check. I can check out the chart, the websites, the socials, and any additional information that the website has. To me, I think it's just another place to find gems and invest into them. At least take a look at them, because I really can't tell you what to do, but you can at least take a look at these gems here. Now, one thing I do, few things I like about this is that it has almost everything in front of you that you would want to do. And it even has where you can go to check out the chart on Dex Tools. So it even has it where you can go right to Dex Tools and go more information about it if you want to take out the Dex Tools and all that kind of stuff. And then you can check it out here, and you get all of it from Ticker Trending. Now, I had a friend, I talked about this yesterday. I had a friend of mine who, what he did was, and this was Dex Tools, and I discussed this yesterday. What he did one day, it was a few years back. What he did one day, oh, they got some stuff right there. He did that. He took the top 10 that was trending. Top 10 was trending. He put $200 in. So that means he invested $2,000, which was trending. So he basically said, you know what? I'm going to take everything that's trending here and put $200 in. Okay. So he has a total value of $2,000. That $2,000, I believe, turned into $6,000. What was it? 60,000. I'm trying to remember what the number was, but it was a really good. I think it was 20,000. It was 20 or 30,000. 20, 30,000. So he and then I did the top 5, and I made a little money from there as well. Now, one thing I want to tell you that I also did. I didn't do this in Ticker Trending yet. I also did the top 3. So that basically saying, you know what, I'm gonna do the top 3. So I did the top 3. So that means I took these 3 here. So let's say, look at the cat. This is what I did before, not on Ticker Trending, but on Dex Tools, and I plan to do something like this on Ticker Trending as well. The top 3, just throw some money in there. So what I did, I put $300 on each of the top 3 projects that was trending. So I also did top 5, and I did a top 3. So I just went in Dex Tools. I was like, you know, I got $900. Technically, it was $1,000. At $900, I'm gonna put $300 into the top 3. So let me get my little Ruby calculator. Actually, not Ruby, it's kind of silver. So it's like $900. So I invested $900 on the top 3 that was trending. Now, one thing that this definitely has, it's got the research that you can check it out. Trending, you're like, why is this trending? Then you can kind of see why it's trending. It's going up and going down. People talking about it. You can go into Telegram and go to CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap, all that. So I put $900 that was in top trending. All right. So, and $900, I said I was going to get it out in 2 days. 2 days. 2 days. Just 2 days. My $900 on the first day. So at the end of that day, my $900, it just basically doubled. I think it was like $2,100. Like $2,100. That's how much I had. Let me go ahead and bring this up. Take this out. So what I did was, man, why is it's back here? Oh, I got my little, look at this. I got my little chair. My chair. Okay, anyway. So let me go back to it. So what I did, I invested in the top 3, $2,100. That was basically my profit and what I got in. So remember, I started out with $900. By the end of the day, it was about $2,100. So I was like, yes, fleece. Let me go buy a fleece and some Jordans. I was thinking about that. So I left it in. And I used kind of the trending method from a person I learned from. I was like, you know what? Whatever's trending, I'm just going to invest into it. I'm not telling you to do that, but I'm saying it's something to think about. So then I put $2,100, and that $2,100, I left it in for the end of the day. The next day, bro, that $2,100 went to $500. That thing, poof, it went down. So my $2,100 profit, well, not full profit because I put in $900. So I was basically what, $1,200? My $900 went to $2,100. My $2,100 went to about $550. It was like $550, $560. So let's call it $550 because it was around $550. It was $550 at that time. I was sitting there like, oh my God. Remember, I was going to leave it in for 2 days. I said, that's the rule I set. I said, you set your own rule that you're comfortable with. You live and kind of die by it. You live and die. So then my $550, okay, it stayed around there the whole day, bro. I'm sitting here like a chickmunk. Not Alvin and Chickmunk, but like a chickmunk. I was like, oh my God. So I did this about 2 years ago. I did the whole trending method because I kept looking at Dex Tools and now Ticker Trending, which I really, really enjoy. What's trending on here? So I can look at the cat, I can look at the chart, and I'm sitting here like, the cat looks good. Got video in here, got tokenomics, exchanges. So I'm like, hey, why not? So that's kind of how I felt, but I did it from Dex Tools. So I did it from Dex Tools the last time. So then what I said was, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take whatever out the next day. That thing was 550, 540, and then it was top 3 trending now. So I'm sitting here at 550. I invested $900, and I'm sitting here like, oh my God. And I'm playing it cool because I was still doing videos and stuff and live videos. I'm playing it cool. I'm like, hey, I'm feeling good. Deep down, I was sitting there crying. I literally was crying. I was crying inside. Inside, you see a little boy crying with some tissue. And it wasn't even white tissue, it was gray. It was gray tissue. I don't know how you can find gray tissue, but that's what I can imagine. I was crying inside. I'll admit. Crying. The captain. Yeah, that's me. Crying. And then I said, you know what? Whatever, man. I'm not going out like that. So the next day, well, that night, I just touched some grass, went to the beach, had dinner, cheap. It was McDonald's. To be honest with you, my dinner that night was a $5 meal on McDonald's. It was $5. It was not a $5 meal. No, it was a Happy Meal. I got a Happy Meal. I didn't want to spend any money. I had money. I didn't want to spend any money. So I bought a Happy Meal. It wasn't a $5 meal. It was literally a Happy Meal. And they gave me a little toy, a little truck in there. So where is that truck? I actually still have that somewhere. I really do somewhere. I can't find it. If I find it, I'll show it to you. It's like a little truck. Because it's something to remember by. A little truck from McDonald's. Because I was down in my investment. I didn't want to spend dinner like at a real place. I went to McDonald's. I didn't even get like the number 1, number 5. Like, nah, give me the Happy Meal. My man said, "Are you happy?" I'm like, "Nah, bro." God told me, he was like, "Are you happy?" I'm like, "Nah, bro. Nah, I ain't happy. So I don't know why he asked me if I was happy. He probably looked around and said, "Is any kids back there?" I was like, "Nah, ain't no kids. Nothing's back there. Just me." So he gave me a Happy Meal. I think I paid like $6 or whatever. The fries was little. The burger was small. Everything was small. It's a Happy Meal. And it was a truck. So I swallowed the food literally within 2.5 minutes. I got the truck and I'm sitting here shivering because I'm down on my profit. And I kept thinking about what's trending. I'm like, the top 3 is trending. Because at that time, the top 3 that I invested in the other day was not trending anymore. That thing was gone, bro. I went inside the Telegram. People are freaking out. You know how you go on a Telegram and people just freaking out? Who sold? Why is my stuff? It was that kind of atmosphere. It was that kind of atmosphere. I went to the Telegram. People were like, who sold? The team sold the tokens, and where's the dev? The same language you guys know. When y'all go on the Telegram and y'all start seeing the chart kind of go down, people start freaking out. The dev and the snipers and all that kind of bull. I sit here like I was quiet. And what it is, though, I didn't use my name because then people be like, "Oh, this captain's coming in." This guy, I was like, "Nah." So I think I was like Fido or something. So I used a different Telegram name. And it was called Fido. Fido. I don't know. I think about a dog and a cat and blankets. And I used a name called Fido. I created a Telegram name. It was called Fido. So I ended up deleting it because I was like, nah, that's not really me. But it was Fido. It was about 2 years ago. So I'm sitting here like Fido, like I'm sitting here seeing what the mood is in Telegram. People freaking out, chart going up and down. It wasn't like going all the way down. It was just kind of like, it was just doing all this. It was flaking. But people still freaking out because it wasn't going up. So what happened is I sat there and I stared at the chart like a DJ. Is it gonna go? Are we going back up? We're going back up. I was doing all that stuff. And I just took what was trending, I learned a viral lesson. Whatever is trending that used to be trending, doesn't mean it can't trend again. So I'm like, is there a reason why I was trending that day? Possibly, but maybe it still got some juice left. Because I was sitting there like, does it got the juice? Does it got the juice to go back up? So I'm not that night. My Happy Meal's done. I got the little truck. It was on my desk. I can't find it in the studio. Okay, where is the truck? Anyway, I'm going to find that truck. I want to show you guys the truck. And that night, I'm sitting here freaking out. And the thing is, I had no reason to freak out because it didn't go down. It just was going up and down. So the thing is, if it goes up and down, there's a chance it could break upwards. A chance it can break downwards. My silly ass was thinking that thing is going down. We going down, down, down. We going to Julie Brown. I thought that thing was going down. So I was already saying, I was almost throwing in the flag, the red towel. I didn't have the white towel. I only had a red and a blue towel. I didn't really have the real white towel. So it was blue and red. I was just going to throw the towel, and I was like, so I was already going in kind of bad. But on the outside, you couldn't tell. I was dying. So then I went back to trending. I looked back with trending. I'm like, okay. I kind of looked up the project up that was trending. It still wasn't trending. But what I saw, what it was trending, I saw maybe this could make a break up. But then, I started thinking it's going to go down. So I went to sleep, and I was thinking when I woke up, it's over. That's what I was thinking. So the next morning, I didn't check the charts. I just kind of act like nothing was happening. Act like nothing was happening. Went outside. I got some breakfast. I got a real breakfast. Actually, it was Waffle House. I went to Waffle House. Got a really big waffle there. And I didn't check the chart or anything like that. I didn't check the trending right away. So ate breakfast, took a walk. Man. And then I came in and I was like, I'm going to check it out. So when I first checked it out, one of my projects was trending. I was like, we back in the game, boys. We back in the game. We back in the game. So one of them was trending. The other two, it wasn't trending. But it was starting to move a little bit. So I looked at my calculations because it was $500. So I was back to even. So it was about 912, 915. So it was 912. I was back to 912. I was back. Baby, we back. Baby, we back. We were back. So I was like, if I sell it, I get my money back. So that's what I was thinking. But what happened, I was like, you know what? Let's wait. Because I was like, let's wait. Because I was just hoping that at least some profit here. So I was feeling a little bit better. And an hour later, I'm telling you guys the truth. An hour later, that one thing was trending was not trending again. So that 912 went to about 615, 630. I'm like, oh. And that's crypto. Crypto is up and down, guys. It's emotional. You got to learn how to, it's very, very emotional. So now my 912 went to 612. I went back to trending again. I'm like, all I want is just one thing to trend right now. I kept thinking trend. I was speaking at the actually computer, but the computer was like, nah, we ain't, not right now, bud. But okay, so I was gonna give the end of the day, basically by the afternoon, evening time, and I was just gonna go ahead and just kind of deal with whatever was gonna happen. Because at that time was around 12 p.m., 1 p.m. Eastern time. It was around that time. So then I kind of got away from it. You always hear touch the grass. You always hear that touch the grass. Touch the grass in crypto. Touch the grass. You don't want to stare at the chart. You don't want to be freaking out. I invested $500 in here, and now it's down to 150. You don't want all that. You see a lot of that stuff. Because in crypto we too high. Chart going up. Where's the Lambo, buzz? We just getting started. See, we too high and we too low. We never in the middle. And I'm like, I gotta get more. I gotta get here because I wasn't really too high or low. I actually definitely wasn't high, but I wasn't to the ground low. But I was kind of low. So what I did was whatever happens, whatever is trending, whatever I had in those three things I invested in, those three trending things I invested in, I'm just going to take some profit. It's gonna take profit. Now the thing is, I didn't want to sell all of my tokens because I didn't want to mess up the chart. I didn't want to destroy the chart up. I was gonna take some profit out, and it'd be a learning experience. So I'm coming in not necessarily positive, but I'm kind of like, I turn on the Rocky music on, da-da-da, because I was trying to hype myself up. Bum, ba-da, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, bum, bum. I literally turn the Rocky music on. Sometimes when you're kind of like feeling down, whatever, put some of that upbeat music. Dun, 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 dun. But I messed up because it was a track that it went from Rocky to sad, where he's in the hospital and Adrian was having a child and had that sad music on and Mick in the corner. Yeah, you son of a bitch. So now I'm like, oh my God. Now it's Mick was saying something. Get up, you son of a bitch, because Mickey loves you. Then I'm like, okay, all right. Now I'm like emotional. What I should have did with the Rocky is kept the mood going. I am the tiger. But the track, I guess I was listening to it's YouTube. It went straight dark. Well, not dark, but went depressing. Well, emotional. At least I got emotional. I got a little emotion. Because it went to like, and then all of a sudden he's in the hospital all crying or emotional. If you just don't want me to handle with Creed, then we'll have to do something else. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? You all dancing on the beach, and now you talking about, I don't want to fight no more. So now I'm feeling like, damn, shit, my shit's gone. My investment is gone. So I turned on the computer on, and I was looking at it. I was trying to get to it. I'm saying all this, and then, no lie, guys, after the scene that she said, win, and then you know how Rocky turned around like, and then Mick was like, let's go. I'm like, I got some energy. And that's when he started running, in Philadelphia, and he was starting training. He's starting to train. I'm like, bro, let's go. So I actually I'm like, mentally change. This is no lie, guys. All three of those bastards was trending. Those things were trending. I went back to the Telegram. All those three projects, everybody was like, yeah, we up now. Everybody is everybody was excited. I was Fido. I still was Fido. Still had the username Fido in Telegram. Yeah, I deleted it, so it's all gone. So everybody was like, yeah, popping champagne. People were all excited all of a sudden. Chart was starting to move a little bit. Dev is like, yeah. I think Dev said something like he did something. I think he dropped something or whatever. So some news, whatever. I think they got listed on an exchange. I think that's what it was. I'm trying to remember because 2 years ago. So then I'm like, we're trending. All three of us back trending. What I'm trying to tell you guys, the thing about with trending, and I'm just going to go to this, is that it's a place where you can find where projects is making some movement at least. Then you start making your decision. And that's what I like about ticker trending. And I'll tell you how much profit it was in a few minutes. That's what I like about ticker trending, DEX tool trending, because at least I can find out what's going on. Let's fucking go. I didn't even know this was a live. What is this? Let's fucking go. I'm gonna go ahead and start on this because I just like it. I like it a lot. So, and that's what I like about it. It's a good place to find stuff. I mean, you can find stuff here. War Kitty. I'm like, oh, War and Kitty. That's what that is. The ticker is War. Okay. Interesting. War Kitty is a community takeover, CTO. Yeah, it's a community takeover. At least they say it in there. At least it's there. Because sometimes you need these projects, you don't even know if it's a takeover. And people is just acting like nothing has happened. Yeah, man, we got flowers, we got baking cookies in the back. You're like, this is a takeover, isn't it? Sometimes you don't even know. They don't even tell you. CTO, CTOs are cool, man. I think I've seen some really good CTOs out there. At first, I was kind of like, I don't know about CTO, but there could be some really good CTOs that have done some good things. You know, there are good CTOs out there. It's hard to find them. It's hard to find them sometimes. But one thing it does have a CTO. Like this is a CTO here, and then this is ticker trending again. And then now I can go to view chart, so I can go to Dex tools, kind of find out what's going on a little bit more on a different version level. And I'll go back to my story on me investing to what's trending. So this thing is $7 million market cap. Not bad here. And it's hanging in there a little bit. It's hanging in. It's hanging with Mr. Cooper. So it's hanging there a little bit. So, but this is a good place. So this is a CTO project that is on this list. It's trending number 9. And you can buy it. You can research it. You can check out the coin market cap, CoinGecko, Telegram, and also the X page. So I'm going to go to the X page. I really go to the X page, look at that. I look at this like binoculars, not really my individual binoculars. And I just check it out. And then this is a way of just finding projects, guys. Listen, man, like, why not? If somebody, the WarKid CTO, why not? Why not check it out? Why not check this out? If I'm a project, I'll definitely just be listed here just to get to know a ride and get somebody to get opportunity to get ticket trending. So this is War, and they just tweeted out about an hour ago, 41 minutes ago. So it's moving, or at least it's out there. But yeah, man, I like it. Oh, we got our little name out there. 146 people's online right now. I appreciate every single one of you. But anyway, let me finish the story here on ticket trending. So remember that I had all three of them was trending. So then my 612, it was 612 earlier, before I was trending, like early in the day. I was kind of like, that's the Rocky music, the little red truck, all that kind of stuff. So my 612 literally went to $5,600. 612 to $5,600. So that's what happened. And then what I did was I took out about half of that out. About half. I think I took it like 2,500 or so out because I didn't want to take, dump the chart. I just took some profit out. Took my initials, of course, out. And each one of them I took like $600-700 out. But I still had about good $2,800 in. And then I start getting profits out of those over time. So, and when I was just, man, and what I really learned from this, guys, where crypto is up and down. Literally, it can be an emotional roller coaster. It can be a roller coaster. And I did this before this was even created. Because all I had was, I just did this. You see, these things were trending. So what I did was, I just took the top 3 that was trending and it was on Ethereum. It was on Ethereum at the time. And that's all I did. I took the top 3 on Ethereum. And now, not only do we have DEX tools, now we have ticket trending. So now you can see projects that's trending and you can get more details about them. You also can post your banner here. You see Dragon Ball Z's on here, which is cool. So, I mean, it's just more notoriety. So if I click on Dragon Ball Z, it goes right to their information there. So their banner's on there. So it's traffic, as more traffic continue to get on here. So then you just click on here and voila, it's right there. So now you see that on there. Oh, yeah, this makes sense, Pablo. Okay. And remember, this is powered by MSI. The dev is Pablo Crow and the crew. Thank you so much for creating this, man. I really do. I really, honestly, man, I really appreciate you for finding this, because I look at this a lot. I found Peanut here. I found Peanut, and the community is nuts, bro. And it's got tremendous potential here. And it said the TikTok squirrel. I was like, the #1 TikTok squirrel? I didn't know what it was, really. But I like looking at projects and finding them, man. That's how, hell, bro, that's how you get ahead in this game, is finding these projects. So I I think it's a great idea just creating this because it was definitely vastly needed. Um, and it was just needed, man. It was just needed. No, you know, you gotta know, you. But see, all right. So going back to what I was saying, we got new comments. We check out the comments. You got the comments. Hi. And look at PTGs. Alien Bear, Alien. Yeah, I would get them on ticket trending. Why not? If they can they take post chain? Can they take post chain? Well, at least contact them. Get these out. Get this get them on the site if it's possible. Definitely, man. That's like 5 projects. And what happens is it'll just give them notoriety. It just give them that extra notoriety, you know? Listen, if I'm a dev and I would want to be everywhere. I would want to be if I'm a project, especially a new project or existing project, I would want to be as much as possible. I would want to be in your bathroom. I wouldn't want to be in your kitchen sink when you're looking down. Oh, what's the project? I would want to be everywhere. I want to be on your steering wheel, behind the baking soda, also on the TV screen, also inside your toothpaste. I would want to be everywhere, literally. I mean, literally. But that's what I think is I have to be everywhere. So if I'm on a team, my job is to literally be everywhere and killing it with the notoriety. It'd be funny memes. It'd be funny this, everything. It'll just go, yes. It all the time. It'd be like, I'm tired of that bird. Flying like a bird, like a bird. And I think what ticket trending MSI, they're doing exactly the same thing. They're everywhere. MSI is everywhere, bro. MSI is everywhere. Ticket trending is everywhere. Like, so they're doing a good job of that. They're doing a great job of that. Like, because they always in Twitter spaces. I'll be like, hey, yeah, another Twitter space. And that's what I'm saying. So now you have a platform where it's powered by MSI. You can literally get notoriety, even the number one scorer. Let me go back to this here, because this is the one that was actually, they got a banner here. I'm going to heart it. I got my heart. I'm going to heart it because it's pouring my heart. Okay, so like even here, there's a video here, so you can go, oh, Goku. Yeah, this you okay. Upon his arrival on Earth, the infant discovered by Son Gohan. So you got a little information by it. Even got here, you even got the recently added. You can see the number 3 that one has been added in with the banner. And then you got the other ticket as well, like Dog Coin. Let's up, dog. Dog has been added here. You know, my feeling about PMPY. I love PMPY. MSI, obviously, you shout out to MSI. You gotta like them because it's powered by MSI. I mean, all this is powered. It literally says powered. And I like the fact that they shout out to some of the top projects, obviously, on CoinMarketCap that we got, like Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, Solana, Tron, and ADA. I like the fact that they still have that there to represent there. So to me, if I'm doing research, this is a good place to go and find the gems. And remember, what I did when I invested in the top 3, I was profitable. Remember, I said the title of this says Discover Profitable Gems on Ticker Trending. Now, obviously that was DEX tools, but it could have still worked on Ticker Trending. So even though it was kind of like doing all this up and down, all around, and end up going up. Now, here's the story. Let me tell you what happened. So when I took the profit out, it was about $2,500. I left about $2,800 in, go around there. The next day, the shit went down. The next day, it went down. It went down. The next day, all 3 of those, it went down. Now, it didn't rug. It just went down from where it was. It didn't rug. It did not rug. No rug pull. It went down. it went down. So my investment, I think it was like 56. Well, actually, total that I had was 5,600. You subtract the 900, so you're looking at like 40, um, seven, whatever, $4,700 total profit if you took out your initial investment out. That shit went down. So my calculations, it would have been like 512, 550, whatever, if I would have kept it in for another day. So the lesson I learned, thank God I took it out. So it stayed, and the thing is, it stayed down for a couple of days. It stayed down, then eventually went back up. It stayed kind of down. It's consolidated around there, then it eventually went back up. But it took a few days for that thing to really go back up. So it started going back up. So if I didn't take it out and left it in, I wouldn't even have any fingernails. I probably wouldn't have a hand. It'd probably be like, here you go. So I couldn't even use the phone or anything. My whole hand, I would have chewed it off. Hand would have been chewed off. I'm eating like this now. Like, I need help with my soup because I don't have my fingers. There won't be no spirit fingers. So it'd been like, I need help with my soup. Cause I would chew my hand off. But I feel like I've grown a lot from that experience. So definitely I'm going to do it again, invest into what's trending and then keep track of it and have fun with it. And it did work out for me twice. So I'm 2-0. So it did work out for me, but it went up and down, bro. And the thing is, I kept looking like ticker trending. Does this work? It works. So guys, moral to this, check out ticker trending. If you don't have your project submitted, I would definitely submit it. Reach out to the MSI team as well. Join the Telegram of MSI because it's powered by them. I mean, speaking of MSI, they are right here. And they're right on CoinMarketCap here. It's a good time to really take a look at this as well. Good. It's really a good time for a lot of projects right now since the market is kind of, it's kind of consolidating. That's the we word call it when things are kind of shifting. Let's say shift, save something. So take a look at this, and I like it because it's a good place to find it. And look at these post your ads. It's got plenty of banners on here. It's got a few advertising banners on here, and you can purchase that. You can purchase a banner. You can do it all by yourself. So, and here's a list of all the ones that's super trending, your top 10. And it seemed like this is starting to move. All right, guys. Well, my name is Adam Shelton. I'm the captain from the Captain Studio. Ticker trending is where it is. Find your gems. Let's make some money today. I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.